Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Katelyn from Katelyn Plans, and today I'm going to be doing my April design reveal for my Etsy shop. This collection is going to go live on Friday, April the 8th at 2 p.m. Central Time. The link to my Etsy shop can be found down below, as well as the codes of all of my sticker reps, so you can use any of their codes for 15% off of your purchase, including all of these new designs. So I'm going to be showing you and talking through them. There's like 5 different like mini collections in this for a grand total of, drum roll please, I'm not even going to make the noise, 16 new sticker sheets, which is a lot more than I've ever done before, and I think it's because I do have some functional words in here that I'll get to at the end, but 16 new sticker sheets coming in this release, a lot of florals, some animals, some miscellaneous stuff, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I'll also be showing you in this video which ones are available in clear on top of the paper. All of them are available in paper, but only some designs are available in the clear just because I liked the way it looked on the clear or didn't like the way it looked on the clear, that kind of thing. And then I'll also say that all of these designs, except for the functional words, which will be at the end, will be available as digital downloads. So all of the decorative stuff will be available as a digital download. It just is not cost effective for me to have the functional words that can be reprinted again and again as a digital download. So that being said, I'm going to jump into the designs and show you what I've got for this month. So this first little grouping is the same color palette, and one of them is just a plain floral, and then one of them is a Mother's Day floral. So I'm going to start with the Mother's Day, which is called Mother's Day. How self-explanatory. But there's some Mother's Day quotes in there along with this new kind of floral design that I was playing around with, which I really like. But we've got Happy Mother's Day, which is a pretty big quote. If at first you don't succeed, call mom. And then I got it from my mama. So I loved the florals on these, and they looked really good on the clear as well. So they're available in both of those. And I'm taking a page out of the According to Allie playbook here because I know not everyone celebrates Mother's Day, or it's not like a major holiday in your life, or you just really like florals, which, you know, I really like florals. So I decided to make the florals available on their own. And plus you could use these if you're making a Mother's Day spread with the Mother's Day sheet. You could use these as like additional florals. So this one is called Blossoming Blooms, and they'll be available separately. These ones won't be bundled just because I want to keep this listing up all year long. But same color palette, same florals. There's a couple different variations, like for example these ones are clustered together. There's some without leaves on there, a lot more of these smaller florals, and then some different quotes. She believed she could, so she did, and then one day at a time. And this one will also be available on the clear sticker paper. So these are the Mother's Day and Blossoming Blooms sticker sheets, and I'm so sorry if you're hearing my neighbor's kid stomping around. I hope that doesn't impede this video. I'm sorry. This next little collection within a collection is the animal sticker sheets, and I asked on my Instagram stories what kind of designs you wanted to see in this release, and animals was one of the ones that came up a whole lot. So this one was one that I already had planned out because we've been seeing a lot of geese on campus again, which is always one of the most exciting parts of spring, is we have some geese that live on top of the building that I work in. So I made these geese-themed sticker sheets, and this one's called Silly Goose. And there are geese-themed quotes on here. We've got Silly Goose, Duck Duck Goose. I know in Minnesota they call it Duck Duck Gray Duck. I lived in Minnesota for a while, so this is like the everywhere else quote. I'm sorry to all the Minnesotans out there. We've got some different kinds of geese in there, and then we have a quote directly from the geese, which is just a lot of different honking. So I love this sheet, and I think I'm going to plan in my catch-all with this one this week. Then we have Whimsical Birds, which are kind of like a chickadee. They don't have legs. I just kind of envisioned them flying. I was going for like a more simple bird because these ones are a little bit more realistic. And they have the same color palette as the florals on this sheet, the Blossoming Blooms. So you could pair these together if you wanted to. These two are only available in the paper ones, so do with that what you will. Large expanses of like dark colors like these blues don't tend to show up very well on the clear sticker paper for me, so that's why I decided this would probably be best just on the paper. And then the last one is Ditsy Dragonflies, and this one is available on the clear and the paper. And it has these really beautiful like peacock blue colors. There's some dragonflies on here that are a little bit more simple, and then some that are a little bit more detailed. These ones have kind of like a paisley pattern in their wings. When I started out, I was thinking I was going in a more Art Deco direction, and it turned into like a paisley. So That's what that is. They're like paisley wings, and they have a little bit of like a watercolor design around them. I think it's clearer to see the black line art on the paper ones on the wings than on the clear, although I don't know how they're going to show up on like paper pages, so I'll have to test that out at some point. But if you like clear stickers, these dragonflies are great for layering because they do have that like watercolor accent. And those are the Ditzy dragonflies. Next up is more florals. So many florals. In all of my releases these like past few months, but this one is a revisitation of one that I've already had in my shop, which would be the Dotty daisies, but now they are painterly daisies, and they have like a little bit of an abstract cream color behind them and some like brown watercolor splotching. I thought this would be a little bit more of a fun like neutral daisy versus the red and orange that they were in that first rendition. That earlier version of them will still be available, but if you're someone who likes like a more neutral or like a more like daisy colored daisy, there are painterly daisies available in both clear and paper. So it's like a yellow and brown color palette, and the quotes on these ones: I want daisies in my hair, peace in my soul, and love in my heart, and then happiness blooms from within. So I really like these on the clear because I think they'll like really work well on pages where you can see like the lines of the pages through them or layer them over other stuff. So I like them on the clear, but I do think they show up really vibrantly on the paper. So those are the painterly daisies. And then this one has two different color palettes with it. This one's called Signature Doodle Blooms. So it's like my signature color palette that I've been using in a lot of different sticker sheets in my shop, like the Girl Power and the Bold Birthday, the Bold Quotes, that kind of thing. So it's that color palette, and these would pair really well with that. This sheet is only available on the paper because those navy blue tones were not showing up very well on the clear. However, the other rendition of this, the Cool Doodle Blooms, is available on both the clear and the regular paper. So this is a cool color palette, and this blue tone showed up a little bit better than the darker one did. So Cool Doodle Blooms, Signature Doodle Blooms. I have a hunch that like a warm colored Doodle Blooms is forthcoming with like all sorts of pink and yellow tones, but I just didn't get around to it for this release. So those are the Doodle Blooms, and then finally this one is building off of that spring collection that released last month. It is called Dainty Spring Florals, and I took some of those smaller floral designs from a couple of the spring floral sheets and just made them an entire sheet. So there's a lot of different stickers on this one. Some of them are bigger, like this one is one cluster, and some of them are smaller, so like this is one sticker over here. But they're great to like spruce up your spring spreads, or if you're someone who doesn't like a lot of decoration, a floral or two will always make a planner spread better. So that's what I've got in terms of florals for this month. And then we have some miscellaneous sticker sheets. So this one is called Come On In, and it is motel keys, or like hotel keys. There's motel and hotel. So there's a few loose keys, but most of them have these really cool like vintage key fob things on them. I was just really inspired by them. I showed them to my mom, and she's like, why are you drawing motel keys? I'm like, I just thought they were cool. The color palette matches some older color palettes I've used in the shop before, so the same as like the Creative Quotes or the Doodle Dachshunds. It's that color palette. And I just thought it was really fun. I wanted to do this when I was going on spring break. I didn't really do anything over spring break, but I thought they're like a cool like retro travel theme kind of thing. So that's what I've got for this sheet. And then I hate cleaning, but I love these spring cleaning stickers. This one is also only available on the paper, much like the Come On In. But I went for some sassy cleaning quotes, and then I drew some cleaning supplies. So I'm still waiting for that fairy tale scene where animals clean everything for me. My house looks like I'm losing a game of Jumanji. Alexa, clean the house. I'm sorry if I triggered anyone's Alexa speakers. As I do more laundry, nudists seem less crazy. And then just like we've got a feather duster, a cleaning glove, some dish soap and a sponge, a broom, laundry detergent, a dustpan, and like some cleaning spray. So it's a really fun neutral color palette. It doesn't really go with any of the other color palettes that I have in the shop right now, but I'm hoping to expand upon this color scheme in my next release. So definitely more of this blushy pink neutral coming soon. And then finally I have Good Vibes quotes because someone requested that I do like a Good Vibes sticker, and I made it into a whole sticker sheet. So clear and paper for this one because I like the quotes on clear. It's all cool tones, and it's that same color palette as the Cool Doodle Blooms. So you could put these two together if you wanted to make an entire spread out of them, or keep them separately and just use like a quote here or there. We've got go where you feel the most alive, time is precious, waste it wisely, good vibes, of course, and this is like across the entire sheet, so it's a bigger quote. Be the reason someone believes in good people. Happiness comes in waves, it'll find you again. And then embrace all that is good. There's a few miscellaneous floral clusters scattered throughout, but it's not a whole lot of them. I thought about doing it on this sheet, but there wasn't a lot of room between all the cleaning supplies. So there's not additional florals on here, but I promise they're coming in the next collection. So those are the good vibes quotes. And then the last part of the collection is functional words. So there's 4 different sheets of these. They're all kind of grouped together thematically. And as I had mentioned earlier, these will not be available as digital downloads, only as physical sticker sheets. So I apologize if you're someone who uses digital stickers from my shop, but these will only be available in the like hard copy version. Just because, again, it doesn't really make sense for me to sell a file that can be printed again and again when there's stickers that you might need again and again. Something that's like decorative, you can print again and again, and like, I don't know, personally, I don't make the same spreads over and over again with like decorative stickers, but I do use the same words over and over again, so it's just not profitable for me to sell these as like a file that you can print as many as you want of. But there's 4 different like word collections, and they're all available in both the clear and the paper. I personally really like them on the clear because they layer really well. But if you're, I don't know, layering over stickers that you don't want things to show through, the paper would be good for that. So the first one is called On the Agenda, and it's things like meeting, appointment, and priority. So like events that you might need to mark in your planner. Then we have working hard. So this is all work related words. So we got a lot of different things for work. We've got meeting and then email, because emails never seem to end. This one is like a student sticker sheet. So this one's called School Days. We've got do, class, and then study. And then finally, this one's a more generic, like just get it done sticker sheet. And it's to do, today, and remember. So all the stickers that you probably need on a daily basis. So that's what I've got for functional words. And that would be all 16 of the new sticker sheets coming to my shop on Friday. So again, that's Friday, April the 8th at 2 p.m. Central Time in my Etsy shop. You can shop all of these new releases, and I'm very excited to share them with you. I think the first one I'm going to be using is the geese, although I think my favorite out of this release is probably the Mother's Day and Blossoming Blooms ones. I just really like that color palette and the new style of florals that comes along with it. I don't like cleaning, but I really like the spring cleaning as well. It's very hard for me to decide because I just like love all of the different things that are coming to the shop this month. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite. I'd be interested to hear what people are liking. But yeah, there you have it. All of my new Katelyn Plans stickers. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Katelyn Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching and happy planning.